Hey, it's very pale. I'm very pale today. Ooh, there we go. Good morning, Future Bing. We are halfway through the month already, and I wanted to check in with you and see how the Kickstarter is going. I can joke about it smashing the goal already and being phenomenally successful, but I genuinely don't know, and it makes me kind of nervous. At present, I'm still considering the very broad strokes. I haven't even come up with a figure for the goal yet. You see, a huge part of the new approach is making it sustainable, both financially and emotionally for me. I want to be able to hire an editor to help me at least with the past Bing year. But that's a year's worth of videos and it quickly starts adding up. That's before a, production assistant or someone to help schedule things, someone to help book things, which would be nice, but might not be possible. Even at the most humble of rates, for that many videos, I'm looking at upwards of £10,000 or £15,000 just for the editor. Of course, I'll be doing just as much work as them and probably almost all of it in the future Bing year because of the turnarounds involved, but I need a little help. And if any of my projects could raise that kind of money, it would be this one. But still, that might just not be possible. Can I raise that much? Do that many people watch me or care about PBFB? Should I aim lower? I feel like I know you pretty well, enough to know that you've probably been quite conservative in your goal. Meanwhile, you're quietly hoping to double or triple it. So I guess I do hope we've smashed the goal and we're on our way to doubling or tripling it, because that's probably the real number. And I'd like to ask everyone who is watching this video to please check out the link in the down and consider backing it. You can also help the campaign in other ways by sharing this video, or better yet, by sharing a direct link to the Kickstarter. You can tweet about it, you can Facebook about it, you can Snap about it if Snapchat is still a thing in 2019. You can post on Instagram, and one of the best things you can do is just message someone directly. Recommend PBFB to someone you think would enjoy it and link them to the website. Or link the Kickstarter to a friend you know enjoys PBFB but hasn't backed the Kickstarter yet, or doesn't even know it's happening. Word of mouth is what got PBFB made in the first place, and it is what will get it made again. From here, a year ago in 2018, I would like to thank everyone who is getting involved. I've been helping too. I recently ordered a bunch of stuff that's going to make both our lives way easier. Check out my haul, okay? So, first up, we are notoriously bad with our cameras. I don't drop cameras. I've in fact never broken a camera or a lens. I've had them wear over time and I've fixed a fault on the GH3 before, but I've never dropped anything, and I'm pretty proud of that streak. But I do treat my cameras like crap. I don't store them correctly. I don't put them in bags. I don't keep them in soft cases. I don't put any kind of protective covers on them. I don't even have a strap on my GH3. I didn't on my 5D before that. I just hold it in my hand and rely on my hand's ability to stay holding. A lot of camera people out there are probably just shaking right now, but that's how I do. No protection, nothing. So going against the grain for me, in the interest of no nasty surprises in the year to come, I got a strap. This beautiful boy is by a company called Peak Design, and it was recommended to me by my housemate Phil. Phil is a photographer and he uses straps like this and he swears by them. I also bought a new camera. I figured since I was doubling down on this whole vlogging thing the kids are into, I should probably get the right equipment. So I got myself a Canon G7X Mark II with the little flippy screen like that. It's gonna be a lot easier to carry this around than you. Although I will probably end up carrying both because I just love the new strap so much. It's so beautiful. It's a little bit more fragile than the GH3, so I'm anticipating that it won't last very long the way that I treat cameras, but I have put the strap on it. I will use the strap, I promise. Oh, hey, it's very pale. I'm very pale today. Ooh, there we go. Oh, hey, that's nice. That's a bit, whoa, hey. Oh, I need to change the white balance on you, because I look like death. I also purchased a spare battery. Yes, I know what you're thinking. How do you live such a glamorous life? Third party too. Yeah, saved a $5. I also bought a dedicated PBFB backup disk. This has all the footage on it, it will have all the project files, and they are duplicated on my main scratch disk. These lacy rugged drives have never failed me. I have 9 of them now, so hopefully nothing can break or get corrupted, no days can be lost. I also got a couple of new SD cards, one of them is being used right now. And before you say it, okay, before you say it in the comments, like, Bing, why do you only get the 32? Why don't you get 64 or bigger? Because when this breaks, and it will, I only lose 32 gigs worth of footage. It's the same reason that I only buy terabyte hard drives for my editing. So they're my contributions to the war chest so far. I'm also saving up for a GH5S. I really want to update my DSLR. The GH3 is beautiful and it will remain my B camera, but the 5. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, maybe you've got the GH5 and you can show it off. Also, just in the interest of clarity and transparency, this equipment, this is not what the Kickstarter pays for. I buy this out of my own pocket. The Kickstarter is explicitly for production expenses, travel expenses, and anything unexpected that goes wrong in the process. I've also been scheduling the first wave of interviews. Charlie at the YouTube space was lovely enough to give me 4 huge half-day slots in one of the biggest areas in the studio. And I've been frantically messaging dozens of my friends and colleagues and a few surprised guests. The first session is on the 7th of February. I'm anticipating 8 people or so coming by the studio at different times and let me talk to them about time. I think that'll do it for me, future Bing. As always, I hope you're doing well. I hope the Kickstarter's doing well. And again, please check out the link in the down. I'll see you tomorrow. I want it to be both happy and sad. Okay. I want it to be a happy, sad song that's great and also bad. And it's catchy without selling out, and it's going to make me lots of money, but also my artistic integrity won't be questioned.
Can't be done.
And I want it to be both conceptual and also mean nothing.